We're joined by one of the stakeholders here this morning who's been working with businesses based in Kenya and as well as other COMESA states to just set up businesses in the UAE. I'm talking about Shelina Manji, who is the Associate Director Business Development there, to just share some insights on what digital innovation has done so far to enhance trade, not just within the COMESA regional bloc, but also beyond that particular bloc, you're looking at the UAE. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
So this morning, there's been a keen focus on digital operations. In your experience, has this made it more easier, the interoperability to set up businesses, or not, or are there challenges?
Of course, I was very happy to be part of this amazing summit today. Being from the UAE, we work for. I'm based in the UAE. We are a consultancy firm. We assist entrepreneurs set up businesses in Dubai, and that is entrepreneurs from East Africa, and now, of course, we're extending it to Ethiopia. We assist business owners, of which I've seen lots of them here, to progress their businesses there. And of course, we have so many opportunities in terms of growing business growth. And so what we do specifically is we assist entrepreneurs with documentation, bank opening of bank accounts, residency permit, and etc. So when it comes to digitalization, I think it plays a very huge role in Dubai itself, in the UAE. AI being one of the biggest achievements when it comes to how the UAE has actually emphasized that sector. We are, with that, it's made it very easy because we work with a lot of farmers, people who are in the agricultural sector, and it's made it easier for them when it comes to registration of their businesses.
Registration of their business. What about the digital payments or other cashless payments? How have they, impacted trade, especially across borders?
I think with that, digital payment, of course, it's been easy. Honestly, even with residency permit, it's been easy for us to get it sorted out with our portals that have been placed in our free zones. With that, that's one. And another thing is when it comes to trading, it's become very easy as we have open portals for traders to actually converse with other exporters and importers in Dubai, and in itself, it's been easy for us to work hand in hand with lots of sectors here in Kenya who are open to start setting up the businesses in Dubai, and we've been very happy to be part of this. We've been there for about 25 years. Doing this exactly work, and with that we are progressing and integrating into the new systems in place in today's world.
So how does Kenya compare when it comes to digital operations? Because across the COMESA states, we're looking at around 21 countries that make up the COMESA bloc. How do we compare in terms of effectiveness when we're doing trade?
Oh, with trade, of course, we are getting into the AI world, and I think in Kenya it's growing, and people are getting to appreciate AI now, and it's starting slowly. When you compare it to the UAE, we're far ahead.
So we're playing catch up.
We're playing catch up for sure.
So how does the future of business look like, given that now we find ourselves, as you said, in the AI space?
Okay. Oh, the future looks bright. What I have noticed with the Kenyans, especially the youth, it's really it's become very popular now, and I think with that growth, we are going to reach heights. And with the work. The way Kenyans just work, how smart Kenyans are, I think with the AI being introduced here, we're going to do wonders.
All right. So in your 25-year, let's say, experience, what businesses stand chance to growth when it comes to the UAE market? What are the low-hanging fruits, and what does that particular market subscribe to?
Great question. So right now we have consultancy firms and IT sectors who are very open to setting up in Dubai. And most importantly that we have actually picked up on are farmers. agriculture, exports, imports, exporting, avocados, exporting fruits, exporting whatever it is that they would like to export. But I think in agriculture is playing a really big role right now in terms of setting up businesses in Dubai.
Right. So ICT as well as agriculture.
ICT, consultancy firms, those are main interests right now.
One would ask, what would you take to set up a successful business, in the UAE?
I think first you need to have sufficient amount in terms of I'm trying to look for the right word, but you need to have sufficient funds.
So liquidity, capital.
Of course, capital for your for business, and of course you have to have a mindset of growth. When you get in that space, you're competing with big fish. You're competing with people who have been in businesses for so many years, and they're much more ahead in terms of growth in the sectors. So I think you need to have, of course, liquidity, good profit margins, and a drive to growth. That's just what's one thing.
So you'll be actually juggling it with the big boys, so to speak.
The big boys.
Return on investments. Why would I invest in the UAE? Why not anywhere else? What is so unique about it?
When it comes to tax, of course, tax is one thing that plays a big role. We see a lot of Kenyans very much interested because of the tax deductions and no tax solutions for the businesses. So there's that, and then of course there is the security for your finances. I think that's really big, and also just having your company based in Dubai also just strengthens the foundation of growth. In that aspect. I don't know if you know what I mean. It's just having a business set up there. It's actually you introduce yourself to a much bigger audience.
All right. Africa is seemingly not trading with itself, given the statistics that we've had. That is, despite not, or rather, even after the Africa Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. Why do you think that is so?
Sorry, ask again. Sorry.
Africa is not trading with itself, despite there being, very many agreements that have opened up the continent to push for intra-African trade. In one word, how can we correct this as, members of COMESA?
In one word, I think we should have the capacity of finding ways to see that we have potential in the products that Kenya has when it comes to agriculture. And because of that, there's a lot of need for what we have outside. So always just having partnership with the countries like the UAE is so important for this. So I would really emphasize on that, and we are very happy to work with the East African business owners, entrepreneurs who are willing to grow their businesses. And yes, it's been great. So far, it's been absolutely great.
All right. So more agreements, more action away from policy and paper. That is a call to action of some of the stakeholders who are currently participating and taking part in the ongoing business forum. Remember, this is day 2 of the COMESA Summit 2025. The deliberations that are going to be made here by the public and private sector are going to be then presented to the heads of states who are going to be meeting in the course of this particular summit, with a prayer that it is time that COMESA puts more action into the policies and the theories that have been over the last few years.